Hey everybody, it's Wednesday, day 9, and here I am at Devil's Tower, Wyoming. This is one of the 3 stops, sightseeing stops that we wanted to see, and I hope you can see that back there. I have always wanted to see this since seeing Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Never did I imagine we'd be riding our motorcycles from Maine to see this, but I wanted to take this segment not for my personal thoughts about the trip. I'll do that a little bit later, but I wanted to take you a tour around the motorcycles, these machines that have got us here and are our lifeblood. And so I'm going to go over, my other buddies Mark and Jared are hiking up the trail, but I thought I'd take a second to quickly go over some of the functionality of these steel horses, if you will. So here we go. Okay, there's the 3 right there. This one is mine, Jared's, and Mark's. And let me show you some functions on mine. These are called wind flares. These protect to give a little more bubble as you're driving fast, and they also can flip the other way to force air into the bike. One of the critical features of all of our bikes is the ability to put your feet out. These are called highway boards or pegs, and allows you to stretch out, also tuck them in for the wind. Very nice option. Of course, we have a bag of goodies up here that is magnetized to this here, and in it we've got gloves, glasses, some granola bar, cashews, and then these are each of the cities that we are visiting today. As you can see, this is day 9. We started in Aberdeen, and we're at Devil's Tower. We're going to make our way back up to Montana, maybe stop at Little Bighorn, and then to Belgrade, Montana. This is the brain. This is simply an iPhone. It's not even the most updated one. But from my iPhone that's powered with a cord that I plug in right here, I can see maps. I can look at texts. Here's a map right here. It tells me where I'm going, or shows me where I'm going, and also communicates to this valuable headpiece next to here. Let's get Devil's Tower in the background there. Yikes. This is called a Sena system. This has a toggle on the side and allows us to push it and talk to each other, but also answer phone calls, listen to music. On the way over here, we were just sharing pairing headsets and listening to some of our favorite music with one another. This motorcycle has USB ports in it all over the place, so I can plug this in and run it up into my helmet to power my battery. I do that about maybe once a day. These have an incredible life of almost 8 or 9 hours. So now I'm going to show you the 7. Oh, okay. This is a bag behind me that I use often. I throw my gloves, certain layers in as it gets colder and warmer, and then as I fuel up, I have this perfect bag made for the Iron Butt 4810. This is how we document the ride. This is an envelope, which is day 9. I put all of my receipts in there, and then we write down this. We stopped in Aladdin on the way over here, how many miles and what time, and the receipts. And I've got pages and pages. Belvedere, South Dakota. Every one of these have about an hour to 2.5 hours in between them. As you can see, we're on stop 69. Aladdin, Wyoming. Our next stop will be Moorcroft, Wyoming. So when we stop and gas, it's a very quick process, but part of it's getting a receipt. Part of it's getting a receipt, pumping, getting a receipt, logging it, and if you need to go to potty, you better run quick. Food, how are we eating? Believe it or not, I have been eating exceptionally well. I've brought all my food with me. We've had 3 or 4 stops where we've had salads and nice meals, but I've been, since Cade was born, my oldest son, I've been living on peanut M&Ms, Apollo burgers, and soda. And so my body has been loving this trip because I haven't had soda, I haven't had treats and peanut M&Ms, just to keep my mind fresh. And I bet I've lost maybe 5-10 pounds, and I feel more energy than ever. That's why I know a lot of you are like, why you're only getting 4 to 6 hours of sleep average a night and on your bike for 15 to 21 hours a day. I think a part of that's adrenaline, but I haven't come down off that adrenaline yet. And a big part of that is how I'm eating. I'm eating great. So speaking of which, let me show you the 7-Eleven on my motorcycle. So these Goldwings, just like Mark's over here, and Jared's, which is more similar to mine, we have these compartments, these saddlebags. And I'm going to go ahead and flip this one open. So in here is, as you can see, all this stuff. Crystal Light for my drink, beef jerky. I brought way too much food. Protein bars, all kinds of stuff. And this is getting a lot more empty because we use it. We use it a lot. In the back here is also a compartment for a bag that I have in there that I pulled out with my personal items. And then the other side compartment's my rain gear and tools. I'm not accessing it that much. So, just a few more items here. I have a drink on the side. I also have a camel sack or a camel bag that I use to drink as well. This is a nice function here. This is what plugs into my heated jacket, and right here is my heated seats. Without those two things, which Jared unfortunately doesn't have, you get cold really quick. So anyway, that's it. I will talk to you later, and hopefully we'll make it to Montana tonight.